NRG to the sword and were unrelenting, and NRG aiming to do that now against 72 PC. Stacks, I'm going to ask for your prediction. Do you see him doing it? Are you going to be brave?
Absolutely not. No. I've seen enough of this NRG squad, especially in the classics they've had against Envy in the grid, to know that there's no way they're losing this series. It's certainly not on paper. I do not have enough faith in 72 PC to spring the upset, but you play the games for a reason.
You do, and 72 PC got their way here by losing 3-1 to Envy in their first matchup, the hardest matchup that they could probably have gotten, and they then beat Charlotte Phoenix 3-1. So, similar story to NRG, but of course it's just this game now that matters. The winner of this will be going 2-1 ahead, and NRG, they are laying on the offense thick to start us off.
Wishy will give way to Justin, who, again, Envy fans would know he is an assassin. Garrett now underneath Tyler, former teammate Jacob there for the save, but there's Justin far down and in, and the only reason this isn't 100 miles an hour, I think, is because it hit the crossbar. Good grief.
Nobody from 72 PC realizing quite how early Justin was going to be going in for that, nor how early Squishy was going to be getting the pass. But those two, since Squishy has joined the roster, the NRG results, they have pretty much skyrocketed. They're a bit stagnant with Turbo, but Squishy, he has added something new and spicy.
Boy, has he ever. Just, there's a different flair around the team, I would think, as Tyler has to make that save on Squishy, right on cue. And then Justin from the ceiling. Why not?
How do you think that's okay to go for that block?
There are things that Justin does that humans don't do. Garrett, his shot on, saved away by Wonder as that went far down. Jacob, I mean, again, this is ordinary men up against extraordinary, I don't know, creatures at this point. Again, NRG, they're on a different level from a lot of teams in NA.
But not undefeatable. That's why they're here. They are 1-1. These guys have the same record. It's technically doable, and we don't want to be too harsh on the 72 PC lads. But it's NRG. Come on, they're really good.
Here is Wonder trying to pinch with Tyler, but that's off the mark. Would have been tough to defend, but so is this. Justin hard off the backboard. Same for Squishy. That leaves Garrett. It's like a Harlem Globetrotters layup line. Backboard, score.
Garrett there as a third man on that rotation, able to come in once the defenders were sufficiently bamboozled. Tyler and Jacob both left wondering where they left their hats in the net as NRG go 2 ahead.
Justin beating Tyler to that ball as he had to turn away, realizing Justin had him beat. And Justin should be first on to this. He made Jacob jump off the wall and go right by. Pass out for Squishy. This is trouble again as Garrett, he was going to bump Wonder, then realized he could just turn on this and score.
Garrett just being such a pain. Look, yeah, he goes for the bump on Wonder. Wonder gets gently nudged and then goes to the defense, and Garrett is there again. The double dose of Garrett is something that you do not want when it's only you on defense. Now 3 clear for NRG. 2 of the goals going towards Garrett as well.
72 PC. Again, it's a long series when you play NRG. Whether it's long in actuality or it just feels long. Here is Jacob trying to go over Squishy. Got that ball through, but Squishy stuck with it and got that ball out to the corner. Now Cobb looking to set up anybody. Instead, all he's done is play that up towards Justin. And boy, just so tough to crack this NRG defense.
I mean, currently looking at the shot, 72 PC have 1 shot to the 11 that NRG have delivered. It's in 1 shot, 1 save for 72 PC. They are being pushed and penned as hard as they have been in their lives. This is going to be a very tough matchup, but Jacob looking to work his way down the pitch and work something from it. And Wonder's turn now, that's open. And Garrett swipes it from the side to keep it clear.
The This is a good ball over to Wonder. Jacob's got to go up for this in a hurry. And Garrett missed, but so too did Jacob. I think there was it never crossed Cobb's mind that Garrett was going to miss that ball. And when he did, it threw Jacob off. And then Garrett trying to score underneath here. Squishy looking for Wonder. Could not get a piece. Wonder does not clear the zone, but Tyler should be all over this. 72
Again,
PC. They're trying to do a whole lot with not a lot of boost, and they didn't have any boost, and they weren't under any pressure, Stump.
I mean, look, the best way the NRG have found to attack is exactly as you said. 72 PC, they have no boost. Cool, where should we put the ball then? High. What are we good at? Double taps. Let's just combine those three things and beat 72 PC 4-0. NRG have got their game plan on lock.
Squishy demo, and then it just goes in!
Oh, that's harsh. No, exactly. That's harsh, man. You're 4-0 up. You don't need to do him like that.
Wow. I'm pretty sure there are censorship boards in some countries that are just pulling the plug on this stream right now. 5-0 as NRG continues to just brutalize 72 PC, running it up in game 1. Fortunately, it'll be a clean slate going into game 2, but it will be a clean sheet in game 1 unless Tyler can score here. He cannot. And now, the only question is, why not add another? No, it goes bar down.
Man, NRG showing everything that they can offer there, but still so much in the locker. Like I said, their main form of attack is wear them down. Wear down the boost. Wear down the positioning. Send it over their heads. Bamboozle them. Really test their comms at every single opportunity. And then go for the deadly shot. We compared them earlier to the Harlem Globetrotters, who I can only assume are an American football team. And they just kept going. Backboard, goal. Reset. Backboard, goal.
Yeah, we'll go with football.
Baseball?
Keep going.
Lacrosse.
Basketball.
Hockey. Soccer. F1? NASCAR. Chess. Darts. Golf. Is it Tiger Woods? Is he a Harlem Globetrotter?
No.
Oh, it's probably hockey. You're a hockey man. I'm going to go hockey and live by that.
Nope. It's fine. Everything is A-okay. I'm not dead inside.
Water polo? I don't... What is?
Cole's never going to let you live this one down.
Cole's an idiot too, it's fine.
Garrett over to the corner as NRG will be tied for now with 72 PC. We'll see how long that lasts in game 2. 72, they've got to get an early goal. Like you said the same thing for the Sonics in one of the games against Rogue. I mean, they've got to come out firing on all cylinders early in a game, and that is not firing on all cylinders. You got to contend with two things here. There's Garrett, who's going to come across and try to take out Jacob. And then you've got Justin, who has his flip, and you have to wonder when he's going to use it, and he never does.
What's scarier than Justin going for a flip reset? Justin going for a flip reset, and then Squishy trying to demo you at the exact same time. That's an impossible position to deal with, and Justin going for an impossible shot himself. Can't land it, but NRG, once again, coming out the gates hot.
Squishy over for Justin. Again, he can score from this angle, but instead he'll leave it for Squishy, and Tyler will gratefully claim it as Wonder trying to chase down Garrett G. Again, with the boost situation being what it has been all series for 72 PC. You're not going to chase many players down for a demo, but that's great work from Jacob trying to set up Tyler. He does at least guide that out for Wonder as 72 PC has something on here, but got to keep at it. They've got to come away from this with a goal. Great pass out to Tyler. And I think Jacob got a piece of that ball.
I just knew that was happening. As you see Jacob falling in front of it, you just know that the best opportunity 72PC have had so far is going to be blocked by Cobb and his hat.
Well, already 72 have as many shots in this game in less than 2 minutes as they had all of game 1.
That's a depressing stat.
In fact, now they have more, and they've all come from Jacob. When you think about what Jacob has done so far in this game to try and set up other opportunities for his teammates, it's Jacob going to have yet another look, but Garrett G just very calmly right on the goal line gets the save and the clear. Now Ty Not Tyler has to get one more touch to get by Squishy, but nobody else is down there, so Garrett G can play right by him, can play through Wonder. Now Jacob's next in line, but Squishy's going to play this ball. And again, NRG work themselves out of danger.
Tell you what, the defense from 72PC in this game has been miles better. They aren't just challenging from classic positions, they're coming in awkwardly. They're flying in from the side. It's what we praised Rogue for previously. Whenever they defended, they came in from the side. They were making sure they were coming out from blind spots, and 72PC maybe been relayed that information in their ear after watching the VODs, because much better showing, but Justin making it a 2v3 and Squishy continuing the trend.
The Space Station, we mentioned how good they have been so far in this tournament. They're the team that beat NRG.
Oh!
They won 3-0, and NRG is well on their way to doing about the same here. What a shot from Justin on the redirect. Jacob never saw him coming.
Jacob looking like Season 2 Jacob there. Just chilling in the net thinking, well, nothing crazy is going to happen. It's Season 2. Oh, he's actually just got it. Okay, right, fair enough. And Justin, you got to look out for that. If he's in front of your net, chances are he will score or look like he's going to score.
By the way, we do have the numbers from that last series with Rogue and Sonics. Another 14 demolitions from First Killer. There's Garrett G adding yet another. It's his third goal of the series, and NRG starting to run away with game 2.
Jacob desperately going for the bump on Garrett as well to try and stop that attack from happening after Garrett flicked it high for Justin's pass, but it just didn't quite land. He jumped over the top of Garrett, expected him to jump a little bit earlier, and so Garrett can end up going in the middle and landing the shot. And just over a minute left. It's 3 goals for NRG. It's not going to be a surprise to say that this will probably be another win, and game 3 looms.
Squishy set up, but nobody else was coming out of the net for it. Now Ty Not Tyler, big shot on, and Squishy makes the save. And this thrown netward on the 72 PC side. Justin all the way over to Squishy, and that pass nose to nose. My goodness. Jacob just trying to play this, hoping a teammate can come through and help this downfield. 72 PC have gone almost a full 10 minutes without getting on the board, and it doesn't seem like anything should have changed. They've had numerous good looks at the net here in game 2, but they've been turned aside at every turn.
I'm just stressed because I looked at Jacob's camera for a minute there, and he just looked at the ball and then gave Garrett about 2 to 3 working days to end up forming an attack from it. And so they needed to get something going, and Jacob just delayed. It looks desperate from every angle for 72 PC. This looks desperate as they now stare down the perfect sweep against them. It's a great team to go down against the perfect sweep, don't get me wrong. But if you're at this level, you want to at least get a goal for you.
They did have more shots than NRG in that game, but again...
Good for them.
Yeah. Congratulations. Bravo. Cheerio. Might want to try putting one in the net. I mean, they are trying to put one in the net. But again, you're going up against one of the best teams in the world, maybe on paper, the best roster in the world, and yeah.
I mean,
result.
We have to talk about what is looking like the best roster in the world, or definitely in NA right now, in Space Station, where, before we get back into this third match, Space Station, can't stress it enough, they've gone through 3-0 by sweeping NRG and G2, and they've also taken down Pittsburgh Knights, who took 1 game off them. They've gone 9-1 going into playoffs. SSG looking utterly boiling hot right now. Will NRG be able to join them in playoffs after this match?
And they're a team that has also won in the grid twice. And then Squishy scores 6 seconds in. Here's how you get NRG to score. We've tested this theory now throughout this series. You start talking about other teams and other series, and somebody from NRG will score. It has happened without fail. We mentioned Space Station 130 when it happened, and then somebody scored. I think it was Garrett. Then we mentioned, hey, First Killer had a bunch of demos. Somebody scored. Hey, Space Station's a really good Rocket League team. NRG scores.
I mean, we need to figure out what it is that makes 72PC score, because right now it's certainly not their skill.
I mean, we could... Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. Certainly neither of us joining the field is going to do anything, that's for sure.
If we figured it out, I think we'd have a job with 72PC coaching them, just to whisper it in their ear every now and then.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams in the RLCS are quite happy with the coaches they have. As Jacob will try to clear the zone.
We could be the first joint coach.
What's that?
We could be the first joint coach. Me and you. Let's take it on together. What do you say?
You know what? I think players play, casters cast, and coaches coach.
Let's do all of them.
That is a terrifying thought. So is this. 2-0. Oh, Justin could not drop that in. That is excellent defending from Wonder. I gave him no chance.
Open. Jacob, come on! Oh!
Oh,
no! Oh!
If that stays out, I mean, it's over. The universe is against you.
Universe, you're mean. You're a mean universe. Give us another one.
Well, you may get another one, but Jacob's going to get up to this off of Justin. Now, good ball by Jacob all the way through, so Garrett's going to have to scramble back. He can't get to that ball, but Justin can, as that screamed across too quickly for Wonder to catch up to.
I mean, the defense, we're talking about the offense with 72PC, but they are being shut down at every single juncture. They're not able to form much. The only chance they really have are from these open nets. And how often do they happen? Once in a blue moon, and they've still not scored. But Garrett, though, nearly lets that shot from Jacob go in. And Tyler tries to continue this offense.
Kai was waiting for that corner boost to spawn so he could steal it. And it's spawned behind him, and then Garrett makes that save at point blank on Wonder.
Oh, please get one goal. You can't be perfect swept, lads. But you can, obviously. You probably will be, but you can't be.
Hey, Jacob is putting in a ton of work here. He is set his teammates up for, again, just innumerous quality chances. He's had a few good rips at the net as well. Nothing has gotten by, as Garrett in particular has been especially annoying to compete against for 72PC. As Cobb's going to roll this out. It goes right to Justin. He avoids the bump, trying to barrel through, and open things up for Garrett, but he rolled that off to the corner.
I mean, speaking of Garrett, with the amount of saves he's made, he's currently credited with 2. How many has he shut down, though, before they get registered as saves? That's the main thing that you need to look at. He cuts them off early enough, and Squishy cuts off that pass out of defense, and he will get the second goal for the lads of NRG. Looking to perfect sweep. 90 seconds now, Stacks. As 72PC stare down the barrel.
And again, 72PC, they were outshot 15-2 in game 1. They had more shots in game 2. 6-5 advantage. But now it's more of the same. 10 shots now.
Come on.
For NRG, Tyler, double on the way, couldn't drop it down. Wonder will try. This is an even tougher angle, and he didn't have the boost to catch up to it. High now has a chance, and there you go. They're back in it with 1:11 to go.
Sorry, I shouldn't be biased. I apologize, but
please do.
Come on. No one wants the perfect sweep, and I'm aware the Twitch chat right now will be just saying ruined, and that's okay. But that is the first goal 72PC have seen go in. Will that lift their spirits against NRG as 1 minute remains on the clock? NRG aiming to take him in 3.
It took 13 minutes and 49 seconds before Tyler added that strike unassisted. Now he may have to play some defense here. Bar down. Justin not able to put this game away as Wonder makes the save.
Looking competent in defense now. 72 PC working their way out. There it goes Central. Tyler just leaves it as Wonder retreats. You need to go up there, mate.
Yeah, Jacob almost got the demo, but almost only counts in horseshoes. Tyler. Also, the Harlem Globetrotters are not a horseshoe team either.
Oh, I was thinking they might have been.
Garrett out of the corner for himself. No, he's still got another touch. I thought Wonder was going to clear that ball away, and Garrett still found a way to get another touch. 72 PC cannot get out of their own zone. Ty at least got that challenge, but Garrett dumps one right back in. Cobb has missed it, and that is a fitting end as Garrett adds one more for the road.
I mean, Cobb ended up missing it at the end, but I do feel like he was definitely the best player on 72 PC.
Yes, no question.
He was defensively putting in a lot of legwork. Hey, he didn't do great at that, but he did his best. And offensively, I think he had a lot of chances, and the fact that he didn't even get the goal, and I'm still saying that he was the best player on 72 BC, really speaks to how they ended up playing. Tyler securing the sole goal across that entire series, 72 PC. But NRG, quite frankly, we expected nothing different, did we?
No, we did not. And Jacob's got this reputation of a guy that, he needs to score or he does nothing else. And I think he has done a lot over the past year and a half or so to kind of dispel that myth, because he was, again, trying to set up his teammates. He set up a lot of great opportunities for Ty, for Wonder, all throughout, and just nothing could get through because, against a lot of other teams, they probably score 6, 7, or 8 goals. Against NRG, they get the 1, and it proved pretty inconsequential.
It did, but what is not inconsequential is how people can be getting themselves on this very stream. You can do something today, ladies and gentlemen. They can do a tweet on the old Twitters. Hashtag RLCSX. Make sure you type that in. RLCSX. And at RL Esports. And anything you type, we've been told F. will read. So make sure they're nice. Maybe have a go at his jumper. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like a weird knit. It's like sort of mustardy. Yeah, I'm not keen. I don't know. But make sure that you let him know just what you do think of his sweater. And also, let us know what you think of the games. Guys, we're going to be back right after this break with some round 4 matchups. We'll see you very soon.